Hello, welcome back to Media Mondays. Cynthia Mallard here with you. Good to see you, all of you. Again, as I always say, thanks for just checking in. Thanks for tapping in with me, Cynthia Mallard. So I hope that your Monday is off to a great time. Obviously, if it was bad earlier, you are here for Media Mondays. So after we have Media Mondays, don't we feel better, right? Don't we feel like we can conquer the world? Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's yes, then I am so happy that we are accomplishing our goals. Okay. So listen, guys, don't forget, you are here, you're watching me here on YouTube. Be sure to follow, subscribe, and definitely comment on today's Media Mondays, right? Let me know, oh, that really helped. Or Cynthia, I kind of knew that. Or Cynthia, I don't understand. Can you go deeper, right? Yeah, I get those too, but sometimes we can be kind of shy, and I get it. So you can also DM me, okay? You can also DM me. I am not biased against those DMs. Or you can email me, studiosetStage@gmail.com. Again, studiosetStage@gmail.com, and you can get Cynthia Mallard 24 hours of the day. So I know you guys have been binge watching the Media Mondays here on YouTube, and I thank you again for that. I've just kind of been seeing your views, and then some of you guys, like I said before, you guys are email me or you'll DM me. So totally appreciate that. So while you are binge watching, be sure to share with a friend that could benefit from some of my tutorials. Like I said, I have 20 plus years in the media industry in so many different facets, right? So I know a little bit. I like to say, I know a little bit about different branches of media because I have had to do it. I have been tasked with being responsible for carrying out those duties in this media world. And it has been fabulous. It has been a roller coaster. I know years past we've talked about this. It's not all gravy. It's not every day is not a Christmas day, right? There are some days, I've had to wake up and you just had to push through, right? Especially in this world of media where we are conveying messages back and forth. So, listen, I am very excited about today's topic. It's one that I think I touched on a few years back, but you know what? I don't know if I went really in depth, right? So, in the year of 2022, yes, it's all about the social media. It's all about your branding. It's all about, your perception. It's everything what you see, right? Hence media. Um, but we never get to talk about language, right? Some of us never think about languages, right? Some of us, we never think, okay, well, there are however many languages there are in the world, right? And those languages represent millions and millions of people from millions for thousands, from thousands of different cultures, right? So, how appropriate is it to talk about the media, the messages that different cultures convey through a different language, right? So you know where I'm going with this, right? So for Media Mondays, of course, my native language is English. But did you know that I grew up in New York City? As a consequence, I can understand Spanish. I can also speak a little bit of it. I won't go so far as to say I am fluent. Yes, I have been placed in some rooms and classes with non-English speaking people, and I have been able to speak and understand and convey messages. Call it a gift, right? But I learned Spanish through a process of osmosis, right? Sometimes, you don't think about like when you're going through life, everything has an effect on you. Everything has an effect, and things infiltrate your body, and you don't even know it. hence talking about languages, right? I'm going to tell you really quickly in 2022, if you are part of this media world, or you hope to become part of this media world, because that's what we talk about, right? We talk about some of the things that we've done in the past, what we're doing now, and possibly entering the field of media, right? For some of us. Some of you guys are just interested, just love to just talk about it, right? I love that too. But I want to say, if you call yourself a true media person, you love the thought of the message, conveyor, such as I do. Um, there's no more of just one language. There is no more single language. In 2022, I cannot tell you how much of a disservice it is to yourself if you don't learn another language, right? So we already know, like our babies, and I know this, of course, because I have a 2-year-old and I have a 7-year-old, right? But in many of their schools, and you know this, there are dual immersion classes. There are bilingual, trilingual classes, right? Because it is the future. Imagine we convey the messages. We listen to our favorite program, whatever. Most of you, I think, are speaking English, native language English, like I am. But do you know that every program, say you have a favorite movie, you have a favorite news show, whatever it is, right? Those movies, that media is going out in several other different languages, right? Maybe it's Chinese, maybe it's Mandarin, Swahili, Spanish, right? Portuguese. There's so many languages, Italian. There are so many languages in the world, right? So we can't ostracize, right? Uh, that fact and that point. A lot of you don't even care to hear about that. You're probably like, I live in America. English is our native tongue, and that's it. And that's how it's going to be. Oh, you'll be an outsider eventually. You'll be an outsider. If you look around, just look around where you are. If you go to the grocery store, I don't know, you take your kids to the playground, you go to your job, right? Everyone speaks other languages, right? How selfish is it that we speak only one language? How selfish is it that you don't want to even learn another language, right? I got news for you. In this business, those who can speak and understand various languages, I mean, it's no secret, you have an upper hand, right? You have an upper hand. So, hey, get with it. Get with it. Find you a language. It doesn't have to be Spanish, such as with me. I you know, love the language of Spanish. I love other languages. So Spanish is just the second language that I learned. And I'm thinking about another one. I won't tell you. I'll keep you posted on that. Okay. But think about it, guys. This is Media Mondays. Like I said, we talk all things media. And we're talking about messages. Messages just don't, they're not just conveyed in English. They are conveyed in every language possible known to man. Okay. And some not known to man, right? Listen, again, I do hope you understand that this Media Mondays and how appropriate it is, right? For 2022. Ooh, when I sit back and I think about it, and I think about the people that I encounter every day, whether it is in the booth doing voice, whether it is walking in a school, whether it is on the playground with my kids. I am constantly being hit with so many different languages, and it's so beautiful. It is so absolutely beautiful. So anyway, you may find that you have a knack, you may have a gift for other languages. So why not try it out? Okay. And let me know how it works out for you. I'll let you know how it works out for me too. Okay. I love you very much. Again, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're right here. You're right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Studio Set Stage with me, Cynthia Mallard. Again, I love you and look forward to next week's Media Mondays.